Hello. So, movementless yoga is also a method by which to have what it takes to have normal, ordinary, harmonious living. And harmonious living has certain virtues, certain values, which then makes it possible to have more of harmonious living, such as gentleness, kindness, mindfulness, um, and such kind of values, such as even patience. And these values can be cultivated by movementless yoga, because this is not something that you can immediately do and then get immediate results. But when you're slowly practicing it, over time you develop not only patience, because you would need to have the patience to ongoingly keep with the practice, but over time, the results that you get are time sustainable values, such as kindness, gentleness, mindfulness. I've mentioned them, care, and that also requires patience. Yeah. So movementless yoga makes some of these virtues available. These are quite timeless. And one of the exercises that will help to develop kindness is eyelid breathing. Now, I've put up a video about this on the channel. Today, I will discuss a little more further about how to have some more benefits of eyelid breathing and working with the eyelid and um, and being able to have what I call as eyelid breathing, you develop the virtue of kindness. Because the eyelids, eyes, and certain aspects of our emotions are related. And when you're practicing them, kindness is it's a quality that you tend to have. This is something that I have noticed over the time of me practicing it and developing this. I began with my eyelids drooping, one end of my eyelid being more heavy and it kind of coming like this. And then I practiced it, and without any of this manipulation or any of this, I was able to get my eyelid back. Yeah, and there's a certain quality about when the eyelids are not droopy or in a particular quality that then refers to as kindness. People who have this quality look kinder, but when you're practicing this through the movementless method of yoga, you become kind. Okay. All right. So without much ado, I invite you to bring your attention um, to just try this out. Bring your attention to your eyelids, about the region of your eyes, and gently notice any sense of tension about your temples. The temples are the region where your skull bones are also present. Yeah, so about this region. So you can notice any sense of tension about your skull bones. Yeah, you're likely to get an orientation of the left and right sides of your head, left and right sides of your forehead. And noticing the skull bones about here is important because this region and the eyelid region are very closely related, are very closer in location, but also paying attention to the tension here allows you to pay attention to your eyelid in a way that the tissues may be kind of pulling on each other. Yeah. Sometimes the pressure and tension here leads to um, the nerves and muscles here being unable to pull themselves up, yeah, so to speak. Or the tension here may be bearing down on your eyelids, yeah. So please pay attention to any sense of warmth here, softness about here, and consequently also notice when you're paying attention to warmth and softness, does your eyes burn? Because sometimes the nerves here, the nerves from the skin and the muscles are finely related, and your eyes could burn because of the heat or the tension in your nerves. Could be any of these reasons. If so, I invite you to bring your attention to any sense of moisture in your eyes. Okay? Eyes are generally lubricated by tears. So there's likely to be some moisture. If it's not, then I invite you to bring your attention to any sense of coolness about your eyes. Because if your eyes are burning, there could be heat, and consequently, your eyes could be dry. Okay? I invite you to bring attention to any sense of coolness in your eyes, around your eyes, could even be in your mouth or nose. As you're breathing, there could be some sense of coolness, or there could be some sense of moisture, or there could be some sense of softness. If you're feeling heat, a lot of temperature, heat, even if you're able to just pay attention to softness of your tissues, the heat begins to generally slow down, get warmer than we all hot. It'll take a little while. It would be easier if you can notice any sense of moisture or coolness. But if it is not there, if your body has tended to be very hot, pay attention to any sense of softness. Your body, an alive person's body, is soft. So there's likely to be some sense of softness. Or if you can't notice softness anywhere in your face, notice your tongue. Your tongue is likely to be soft. Sometimes it tends to be hard, but generally, when compared to your teeth, for example, your tongue is soft. Even that sense of softness is good enough, if you can pay attention to it. As you're just noticing the softness in your tongue, you're likely to notice some of the heat about some parts of your head to slightly cool. And over time, you're likely to notice softness in other regions of your face. Okay? Continue to pay attention to that sense of softness anywhere about your face. Emotional tension, anger, for example, that may be coming from the heat, just the heat or the tension of the muscles. There may not be any reason outside to be angry, but it's just that the tension in your face is having you be angry. Have the emotions of anger be more readily present because your nerves are so tense. Okay? If you can notice softness anywhere about your face, try and see if there would be any sense of coolness or moisture. Generally, if you can notice softness, there's likely to be some sense of a relaxation anywhere about your face. If you can notice softness, there's likely to be some sense of relaxation anywhere about your face. And if there's that sense of relaxation that you can sense, coolness or some sense of moisture is likely to be around. It could even be a drippy nose. That could also be from the tension in your face relaxing, and the liquid that may be holding on then tends to kind of relieve. And with that liquid, some more of the heat gets removed. So that could be your body's defense mechanism to remove some of the tension. Yeah, a little bit of drippy nose sometimes, but that's also moisture. Noticing that moisture still brings relief in your face, still brings relief to the tension in your nerves. Okay? And then gently bring your attention to your eyes. Okay? Also to your ears, left and right sides of your ears. There is likely to be some heat going through your ears because your head may be in different stages of cooling. Yeah? As you're paying attention to softness, your head may be in different stages of cooling from the heat or any kind of tension that may be there. But you're likely to notice the left and right sides of your ears because the heat could be going through your ears. And consequently, the heat is likely to bring your attention to your ears. Now, I do need to tell this. Your patience could be waning. Your patience could be going, oh, long, and you don't want to listen to anything else. because your nerves may be in different stages of relaxing. Yeah. The pace in your ears may be so slow from so long of the tension not reducing to now having a little moment of just noticing softness, of noticing moisture or warmth, from all the time paying attention to this detail, that color, that sound, that word. Lot of details your nerves need to pay attention to now only having to pay attention to softness and to any sense of warmth or any sense of coolness or relaxation. Your nerves may be unfamiliar with this from being used to paying attention to many things at once. Yeah. So your patience or your tendency to listen to what I'm saying may be a little slow. You'd like to listen to long sentences, soft and slow sentences, because your nerves don't want to process so much information all at once. Yeah, that's also part of something to notice. Notice if you're tending to listen for slow sentences, or as your life is going a little slow for you. That's also how your ears are recovering from lot of fast-paced activities. A little bit of slow motion. After sometimes when your ears have sufficiently relaxed, then you'll be more ready to pick up some more pace. Because it's like at night, when you rest nicely, a good, nice rest, you wake up in the morning, you feel suddenly a little more refreshed, a little more rejuvenated. Otherwise, it's like a computer working with many software running at the same time. The processor goes slow, yeah, until you close several of the running software. That's when the processor picks up pace, yeah. So this is a little bit of an opportunity for your softwares to just catch up and a little bit slow and notice what is going on, and then you'll be fine, okay? When your ears are doing finer, it becomes easier for your head to be less tense. If your head is less tense, the tension on your inside your head on the muscles of your face is likely to be lesser. Okay? And and one important thing is, don't expect things to happen very fast. This is slow yoga, movementless yoga, slow pace. Sometimes it is fast. That is if your body processes are working fast. Sometimes it is slow. So it's not like time based. From this to this time, it's going to go fast. This to this time, it's going to go medium. Then again, it's going to go slow. That is not how it works. Okay. So this is different kind of yoga. Yeah. This is body clock. Okay. It's more like sense and sensibilities, different paces, different paces. So as I'm talking, if you're tending to notice for your senses, your sense organs to tend to don't listen everything very fast. If there is that thought, you don't want to listen to all of that stuff. You're only listening to that one word or one sound. Yeah. Notice it's something to be aware that your nervous system, that part of your body, that clock of your body is tending to go lag behind and notice one little thing, not all those details. And then in the process, so many engines get rejuvenated and then yay. Yeah. All nice, spruced up, and then fine. And then it also depends on what activity you do. You're going to continue to do abusive activity. You're going to have to take a long time to rest. But over time, you'll become a kind person. That's something I noticed from your habituated patterns. You tend to become a kind person, more considerate, having a lot of patience. Yeah, you tend to listen to people better. Small, fine details, they are losing patience. You don't lose patience. That's something that I noticed. Yeah. And if you're losing patience, that means you need to do some more movementless yoga. And then your system all revved up and beautiful, and then you're not losing patience anytime soon. If you notice you're losing patience, again go back to movementless yoga. Yeah. For this exercise. Because sometimes some people around us are having so much of tension and they may not have seen this video. So they don't know that there is some value to doing these exercises. And so they continue to have hot tension and anger and nerves all like that. They go, yeah. And then you keep listening to all of that, and your health goes off. Their health is already in different stages of needing some care. You could help them in that matter. Yeah. Show them this video. Oh, it may take some patience for them to listen to this. But listening to this itself, if they are getting some patience, their health is not going to go bad anytime soon, which is good. Yeah. Now, gently pay attention to the bones of your ears. Like there's this bone, no? Okay, yeah. Here, this bone inside here. Pay attention to the softness of that bone. Yeah. It's like cartilage. But the cartilage can get softer. And when the cartilage gets softer, ooh, the tension in the skull bones of your head reduces. So your head becomes a little like tender coconut. Yeah, not like a ripe coconut, hard nut. A little soft, tender coconut head is nice for listening better. Yeah. So that way, life becomes more pleasanter and not like you're wearing a helmet with all the heat inside and hardly any heat radiating. So what happens is all the tension inside and then inflames your brain, and your brain goes inflamed and you have emotion concerns. And that'll again bear down on your muscles and your eyes go like that. Yeah. You can't see clearly because your whole system is heavy. Yeah. These are all related. Okay. So on that note, we pause for now. I invite you to drink some room temperature water because that'll help to cool your system. You're going to have ice cold water that may not match with the internal already existing heat in your body. You don't want to get any cold or become even more frozen up, yeah, frozen or emotionless, or you're like that. Or hot stuff that may not be matching with the internal temperature again due to many reasons. So the benefit of health, balancing the heat versus cool of your body, would be more supported with room temperature water. So that if there's more heat inside, the room temperature water brings a balance. If there's cold inside, or you're likely to get anytime soon, room temperature water begins to start balancing that. It takes the heat or it takes the cold. Yeah. And it maintains a certain fine balance. Okay. We'll pause for now. If you can get hold of some cucumbers and anything of that, that'll help to nourish your body. And it'll also improve some life maintaining factors. There are some, uh, you could say, stem cells kind of things, yeah, in cucumber. That'll help to rejuvenate your life maintaining factors. Okay, so we'll pause for now. Thank you so much for kind attention. Good day.